Audio check 1 2, audio check 1 2 3. We'll be back here in about 50 seconds. Be sure to like this video and share with your friends and family. Hey guys, AJ Town here, live with the T-Storm Chasers, ready to start breaking down this monster storm that's behind us, how it's going to impact your commute for the next 2 days, and how bad of snow we're going to get, how much snow we're going to get, and how it's going to really impact us over, again, the course of the next 2 days, that we're going to see where we'll continue to see school cancellations, we'll continue to see probably work cancellations, and we'll probably continue to see interstates closures and everything else along that line. Real quick, Interstate 29 is closed here in about 15 minutes north of Sioux Falls, all the way up to the North Dakota border. I-90 is closed westward between Mitchell and Sioux Falls in the next 15 minutes as well. As we continue to look at this model, there are school closings down here at the bottom. This is the current time. And I want to thank those sponsors that are over there that we are looking at that help us provide our videos for everybody as well at free of cost. Remember, be sure to like that button, share with your friends and family, and tell us where you're from. Interact with us a little bit, and let's see where you guys are from tonight that are joining us. So we're going to start watching this low pressure system that's really going to start to move through the area. It's going to move southward, and then it's going to bring that next low pressure system behind it, which is going to be bringing us that chance of seeing this monster storm system as it moves across the Dakotas or across the Rockies and into the Nebraska area and into South Dakota. As you guys watch this system, just watch how powerful this is as it makes its way over the Rockies. Right now, we are 24 hours out. So this is going to be about 12 Zulu. So about 6 a.m. is what we are looking at, is what we are going to be starting this at, is going to be about 6 a.m. this morning. As we do continue, just watch how large this system grows. I mean, it is impacting much of the Midwest. That's why we are doing the national map, is because I want to show you guys just how large and powerful this system is. As that low pressure system moves across the upper Texas area into Oklahoma, we're seeing just how much moisture this system is really going to be looking at. And as you can see, look at this, just how much it goes all the way. It's much of, look at how big this system is. And that is involving over 20 states of how big this system is and impacting. As we continue to now go into the 06 Zulu, so about midnight is what we are looking at. That's when we really start to see the brunt of this system start to really show itself and into Thursday morning. But that's not our main concern. Let's take a closer look at home here. We'll see that snow system that just pushed through the area as well. Then as we come into, again, overnight, as we come into the overnight here, we do start to see the brunt of the system really start to ramp up and continue to bring us some heavier snow systems. You can see that this right through here is where that heavier snow is going to be falling, where we could see snowfall rates of up to 1 to 3 inches per hour as this does continue to move its way across. Then as we come into Wednesday, now this is why a winter or a blizzard warning is issued for a lot of the area. We'll get into that in just a quick second. But as we come into Wednesday and into Wednesday night, we just see the brunt of the system sticking around and really impacting us come into Wednesday night and in through the day on or Thursday morning. As that continues to move across the area there, the good news is, folks, we expect to see the system start to move out of the area by, let me move my microphone there. As we start to see this move out of the area by our lunch hour, we don't expect to see much of that system sticking around. Then as we do continue to watch now at your commute, that system is completely out of here. We're not looking at it sticking around for a long period of time. And we are looking at a 2-day process, though, of seeing snowfalls. So good news is, though, we're just looking at a small chance of snow showers on Friday around lunchtime. Just a small chance. I'm going to put it at about a 20% chance. Then our next system that we are watching. Good news with that next system, though, is it's rain. It is not a snow system that we are looking at. Then, however, the concern that we do have with this next system, I know this is not directly impacting the Sioux Falls area, but Des Moines, Omaha, and north of Kansas City, Kansas there, we do have that chance of seeing some severe weather moving across the area. So definitely something that we are going to have to watch fairly closely is going to be over the course of the next 48 hours to 72 hours to see how this model comes into play. Now, again, we're not expecting this to be a snow system, but we are expecting to see the chance of some severe weather with this. Then as we go through the rest of the week, good news is we're not watching much more of another system. We do watch a larger system. Good news, though, is that is further south of us, and that is also 240 hours out. I don't trust those models that far out, so definitely take with this with a grain of salt and move on, because we are definitely not going to see that most likely. Good news is, as we go through the day on today into tonight, we are looking at maybe about that 1 to 2 inch, 3 inch mark. According to the National Weather Service, as of 9 p.m., we had 2.5 inches of snow that fell already across the area. Then as we come into the morning commute there, we're looking right around that 4 to 5 inches of snow on the higher side. So we're looking right around that 5 inches of snow that will be in the area there. Come for your commute to work tomorrow. As we come into the daytime, though, your lunchtime, we do expect to see some totals come up a little bit, about that 6 to 7 inch. Then as you go for your commute to home from work, if you do have to go to work, you are looking at right around that 6 to 7, maybe 8 inch mark. Then as we come into the overnight hours, the European model is saying right around that 11 to 14 inches of snow for the Sioux Falls area. Now, pick out your area there. I'm not going to break it down and go town by town or anything like that. Pick out your county. You should know where you live. And we will leave this up for just a quick second so then I can get my next map ready. All right, next map. We do have a concern over the course as the system moves across the region of some ice accumulation, basically along the I-80 corridor and a little further north of that, east of the I-35 corridor, and then along the I-90 corridor there into the Chicago or Illinois area is what we are looking at as well. So, that being said, there is an ice warning that is out as well with this system because of this ice accumulation that we are seeing with this. So we are looking upwards to between a quarter to an inch of ice with some of these areas. Right here where it is that darker, we're looking at closer to that inch mark of ice. Latest advisories, let's take a quick look at that. Let's take a quick look at your advisories. Winter storm warning is in effect for the areas in purple. Blizzard warning goes in effect for the area there in tan, brown, whatever color you want to call it today. That goes into effect at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow morning. Had to turn off my heater there. I certainly do apologize. Winter weather advisory for the areas there in green. If I move out of the way here. A wind chill advisory right here. And then an ice storm warning, like I did mention, along with seeing that ice, that area with that ice is going to be that ice storm warning there. Let's take one other look here. Now, blizzard warning. This is why that blizzard warning is in effect. Is look at these winds right through here. This area here is going to see the most substantial winds, which unfortunately, folks, is Minnehaha, Lincoln, McCook, Turner County areas there. Basically, right around Minnehaha County is what we are looking at, seeing the highest wind totals right now. As we go into the next 8 or 6 hour increments is what we're doing here. You can see that these winds are going to be upwards to 50 plus miles per hour in some areas. Now, these are wind gusts. We're talking sustained winds are going to be right around that 25 to 30 miles an hour, which is going to cause a lot of visibility issues. Now, good news is that does move out of the area quickly, and we're going to start to really recuperate by after lunch on Thursday. So that is the good news with this system. Let's take a quick look at our GFS model run here. Was it not going to load now? I am having some technical difficulties here, and I certainly do apologize. All right, let's take a quick look at your snow totals via the GFS, which is going to have the latest snow totals with that at a 10-to-1 ratio. So we're looking at 17.4, 17.6 inches, which is a little higher than what we're actually going to see. Again, we are looking at our I see an issue here, so I got to fix it. Anyways, that 17.6 inches is just on the higher side. We're not going to see that 17.6. My confidence is right around that 11 to 14 inch mark is what we are going to see. Let's switch over to, we do have snow moving across the region right now. As you can see, it is hammering down on the I-29 corridor. We do have the winds that are playing a factor with this as well. Jody, thank you for those stars. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We do try our best, and thank you for doing that as well. But anyways, we do see some of this heavier snow is pushing through right along the Highway 81 corridor is what we are seeing with that heavier snow band right now. That is going to continue to progress its way east, south, or northeastward, and that is going to continue to bring us some snow totals as well. We're probably going to be looking at another additional 1 to 2 inches with this snow system as it progresses through. Now, let's jump over into our WSV3 software, which is going to be our Futurecast. We're going to put this into motion here right about that 10 o'clock where we do see the snow is sticking around and giving us just a light break there come into the overnight hours. We're not expecting a substantial amount of snow, but we are expecting a heavy not heavy, but whoa, we got a star party going on. Brandon, thank you for starting that star party, guys. Oh, keep it going, keep it going. Let's see who can do this. Brandon started a star party. Thank you. That is awesome. Anyways, as we do come into about the 11 o'clock, we do have some mixed precipitation that is moving into the area. As that continues to progress, we are going to be seeing that mixed precipitation is going to stick around. I think, personally, this is going to end up as snow. It's not going to be the mixed precipitation that this HRRR model is showing. It's going to be a little less of a ice system. It's going to be more of that snow that we are going to be seeing, which is going to give us those heavier snow totals. Would not surprise me to see snow lightning and thunder snow as well with this. Thank you, guys. Hey, we got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Let's get some more stars and get that going. Let's get this star party accomplished. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Anyways, as we continue through the day as we go through the day there, for the rest of the day, we do see that heavier band of snow sticking around. Now, the HRRR does have it moving out of the area a little sooner than what I think it is going to. About your 4 or 5 o'clock is when that is moving out on Thursday, which is great news. But I think it's just a little. Mackenzie with 310 stars so far. She is the top starer. Let's see who can beat her. There is Jody with 50. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, as we continue to monitor this, the HRRR pushes it out about that 4 o'clock in the morning. But your commute on Thursday, you're going to be waking up. Michelle with 310 stars as well. Wow, guys, thank you. Let's keep this star party going. And we are going to drop another one here. Who's going to be our next one? But anyways, as we do come in to the morning hours, about that 6 o'clock as we start to wake up, Jody is going to be our next one. Thank you, Jody. Anyways, as we come into our morning hours about your commute to work, one thing we need to remember is we're going to be waking up to 14 inches of snow on the ground. So definitely plan on having a messy commute if you have to go to work. Would not surprise us if schools remained closed as well, with coming into Thursday as well, with seeing this 11 to 14 inches of snow. Now, again, one of the concerns that we do have that is coming with this system is going to be the winds. That is why we are seeing this blizzard warning here. You can see that on the European model run that we are seeing those stronger winds where it's going to be upwards to 50 miles per hour, that we are going to see that blowing and drifting as well with that. As again, take a quick look back here at that radar scope. Let me get one thing loaded here. All right, let's take a quick peek at your National Weather Service as of 4:16 this afternoon. Now, this is what they are saying is right around the 8 to 11 inches is what the National Weather Service as of 4:16. They are saying it's a little less than snow than what we are projected for the entire storm. So from tonight through Thursday. So, but we got to factor in that 2.5 inches that has already fallen on top of it. So we're right around that 13 inches, 11 to 14 inches with that. As we come into what's ahead for the rest of the night, we're looking at another additional 1 to 2 inches of snow. Now, I know a lot of you are like, dude, look at all those school closings. Those schools are closing for 1 to 2 more inches of snow. No, here is our concern as we come into tonight and into the day on Wednesday. Look at some of these wind speeds where we are seeing 40 plus miles per hour with these winds. So what's that going to do? Bridget, thank you for those 99 stars. Greatly appreciate those. But again, this is where our concern is is going to be those 40 plus mile per hour winds that we are going to see across the area Wednesday into Thursday morning. That's why I said I would not be surprised to see these schools canceled again on Thursday. So definitely do have a plan, because I would not be surprised again to see these continue a cancellation, and I-29 and I-90 remained closed. As we do look at with the wind chills, or with those winds though, comes some very cold wind chill values with these as well. Coming Thursday into Friday, we are going to be looking at wind chills almost negative 30 degrees. So we are looking at some very dangerous wind chills. Now, according to the National Weather Service, this is off of their page, after noon and into about that 5 o'clock hour is when we're going to see the greatest snow totals with this. So we're going to be looking right now, if I do some quick math, let me do some quick math. 8, 27, 36, 6, 8, 11, about 11.5 is what they are projecting. Brandon, thank you for that update there of the 3 inches that we just hit. Doing live here, we're not getting... Give me just a second here. Maybe I can refresh that. Yep. Anyways, I tried to take a quick look at the National Weather Service. My map is not loading for our road conditions, so I definitely can't jump into those. Let's take a quick look at our precipitation outlook. As we take a quick look at that, we are going to see above coming into the first part of March. We are looking at above averages for this time of year. So that is one thing to keep in mind, and that's going to be that moisture that we are going to see. Other thing that we're going to see is temps are going to be near normal for this time of year, but not much of a change to see that above normal for this time of year, and even not much of a change to lean towards the below normal for this time of year coming into the first part of March. So something we'll have to watch closely. Here's a quick look at your temps across the area. We are looking at some cold temps that are across the region with this as it comes into the area. Again, unfortunately, my road conditions are not loading, so we will not jump into that. So again, we are looking at a substantial snow system that is going to continue to progress its way through the area and will bring us some decent snow. Again, we're right around that 11 to 14 inch mark for the Sioux Falls area. So that is on top of, or that's with what's already fallen, that 3 inches of snow that's already fallen. So we're looking at about another 8 to 10 inches of snow with this as it pushes through. So definitely something to keep in mind as you get up in the morning, both for tomorrow morning and for Thursday morning, is to have a plan with this as well. So that being said, again, be ready for school cancellations on Thursday as well. Interstates remaining closed through the day on Wednesday would not surprise us as well with this, as the main system comes through this area. This has been AJ Town Live with the T-Storm Chasers, bringing you the latest weather update and information and school closings. We had those at the bottom of our screen. We'll continue to monitor this as it comes in to the next 24 hours here, bringing us our next snow system. 12 hours, we'll try to bring another update tomorrow morning and let you guys know what we are looking at. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for those that gave us all those stars. We had a fun time with those star parties, and I appreciate everybody that joins us and supports us.